Jaradara Saludrani Sangi Surangai Sahabala Sakivihi Sankela Yang Sapriyang Me Bijanikatani Vasande Govardhan
Which one is inside? I don't know what to do. Don't put it low, so don't pause. Each other. Do it separate. Do a separate one. After kun is here, after van. Yeah. You see, there's no material desire inside. Check. There's no material desire in your heart.
There is.
That means you're not here. After that, no material desire, nothing in the mind. Okay, it's free. You're not free? The man is free. From here is free. How many selfies there? Chaturvidhasi Bhagavat Prasada Sadhana Kirtan Hari Bhakti Sanga
Chaturvidhasi Bhagavat Prasada Sadhana Kirtan Hari Bhakti Sanga
Kirteva Kirtin Bhajata Sadaiva Ande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Kirteva Kirtin Bhajata Sadaiva Ande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Kirteva Kirtin Bhajata Sadaiva Ande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Kirteva Kirtin Bhajata Sadaiva Ande Guru Shri Charanaravinda.
So Krishna said, see, it is Giriraj who provides fresh green grass for our cows, not Indra. So let us worship Giriraj. Look at the caves, look at the grass, look at the water, look at everything, look at the trees, everything Giriraj provide. Varieties of things Giriraj provide everything. Jewels, varieties of jewels, all provided by Giriraj. So Giriraj is supreme. Let us worship Giriraj.
Hare Krishna. My most respectful, humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees here. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru and Gauranga. Dear devotees, well-wishers, disciples, and respected guests from around the world, on behalf of the BDD Seva Sangam, it is my heartfelt honor to welcome each and every one of you to this 12th Global Online Celebration of the most auspicious occasion, the Vyasa Puja celebration of our beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami, the beloved disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami. In the glorious tradition of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of ISKCON, uh, the theme for this session will be Sadhu Sanga, our only dharma. Though we are gathered virtually here today, our hearts are united in love and gratitude as we come together to honor the appearance day of our spiritual master, the representative of Srila Vyasa, the compiler of the Vedic scriptures. It is only by the mercy of our Guru that the transcendental knowledge of Krishna consciousness is revealed in our lives. So, dear devotees, throughout today's celebration, we will be having devotional offerings, kirtan, glorification, and video presentations. And we humbly invite you all to participate with full hearts and great spiritual enthusiasm. So now let us begin this sacred gathering by invoking the blessings of the Supreme Lord, Srila Prabhupada, and our dear Guru Maharaj. May this Vyasa Puja be a source of deep inspiration and spiritual strength for all of us. Once again, thank you so much for joining. So, dear devotees, let us. There is a very quick announcement. Let's pay attention to this very quick announcement so that we can enjoy our today's session. So, dear devotees, if you face any difficulty during the event, technical or otherwise, please do not hesitate to ask your servant. Please feel free to reach out to us. We are there to help you. And dear devotees, for language interpretations, we have an explanatory video coming up on your screens for Hindi, Portuguese, and different language users. So we just will be having a video on the language interpretation. How can we access? So let's have this video on our screens, language interpretation.
Hare Krishna, queridos devotos, reverências, todas as glórias a Srila Prabhupada. Hoje teremos interpretação simultânea para a língua portuguesa. Se você desejar ouvir em português e estiver no computador, clique no ícone do globo no canto inferior direito da sua tela. Em seguida, selecione o idioma português. Para os usuários de celular, clique no ícone mais, depois no ícone do globo e em seguida escolha o canal de português. muito obrigada. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा। आज हिंदी भाषा में अनुवाद की सुविधा उपलब्ध है। अपने कंप्यूटर पर हिंदी इंटरप्रिटेशन चैनल तक पहुंचने के लिए कृपया अपनी स्क्रीन के निचले दाएं कोने में ग्लोब आइकन पर क्लिक करें। इसके बाद हिंदी चैनल पर क्लिक करें। मोबाइल उपयोगकर्ताओं के लिए अधिक आइकन पर क्लिक करें, फिर भाषा व्याख्या के लिए ग्लोब आइकन पर और हिंदी चैनल का चयन करें। आपको धन्यवाद। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा।
Thank you so much. It was very clear, and now I hope all the devotees are going to enjoy our today's session. So, dear devotees, let's have a quick look at the schedule for the today's session. Let's see what are we going to have. There are wonderful presentations by different devotees around the globe. So, we begin our session with a talk by His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj, followed by His Holiness Bhakti Sarvajana Gauranga Swami Maharaj. And then after that, dear devotees, we are going to have beautiful live offerings from disciples and well-wishers around the globe, followed by dance, presentation, poems, songs from devotees around the world. So we have beautiful, wonderful offerings around the globe here. So definitely we are going to enjoy today's session so much. Thank you so much for this presentation. So we're going to enjoy. So thank you so much for this schedule for today. And now with utmost humility and gratitude, we seek the kind permission of our beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj, to begin our today's session.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees, you can go on with your celebration.
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami is a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj and has been serving in the International Society for Krishna Consciousness since the early 1980s. He is the first African sannyasi and Diksha Guru in ISKCON. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami regularly teaches the Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav and Bhakti Vedanta courses at VIHE and at the Mayapur Institute and facilitates numerous seminars on the practical aspect of Krishna consciousness philosophy, such as community building, self-sufficiency, etc. His Holiness has recently authored a book called Spiritual Connection, Understanding the Dynamics of Guru-Disciple Relationship to help devotees take the next step in their spiritual journey. He tours and preaches extensively in Brazil, India, Mauritius, Seychelles, United States, and in different countries in Africa to deliver the message of Krishna consciousness. Following the desire of his spiritual master, he is also developing vibrant Krishna conscious, self-sustainable farm communities in Ghana and Nigeria. His Holiness is known for his humility, gravity, and deep knowledge of scriptures, a perfect example of living his Guru's legacy. So, thank you so much, Maharaj. Dear devotees, we are going to have a Garland offering by various devotees around the globe. So we will be having the Garland offering in two groups. So we request the devotees to be ready with their garlands. So we are going to call out the devotees from group 1. So we have Sharanagati Devidasi for Garland offering from India. Janvi Mataji, Jadurani Mataji and family from India. Mansi Ganga Devidasi from Brazil. Danila Mataji from Mauritius. Vrajapriya Shyama Sundari and Krishna Mohini Gaurangi from India.
You are the apple of Krishna's eyes. Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev. You are never cold, always humble and bold, gracious in all your ways. A king is who you.
Beautiful garland offering, wonderful garland offering. Now we call upon devotees from group 2 for the garland offering. Sakshi Mataji from India. Amrish Prabhu from India. Bhakti Devi Dasi from India. Representative from Brazil.
Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya
Nita Mataji.
Gurudev. You are the apple of Krishna's
We're seeing you now.
eyes.
Offer your garland. We're seeing you. Sati, we're seeing you. Offer your garland. Here you go. Thank you very much for the beautiful garland.
Never cold,
Hare
always
Krishna.
humble and bold, gracious in all your ways. A king.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Now we have a live garland offering by Devishi Prabhuji from Lagos, Nigeria. We request His Grace Devishi Prabhuji to offer live garland to Maharaj. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. It was indeed a Beautiful garland offered. Now we have lamp offering by devotees around the globe in two groups again. I call out the names. Devotees, please be ready with your lamp offerings from group 1. We have Dalina Mataji from Mauritius, Leela Moini Devi Dasi from India, Sakshi Das from India, Jayaprada Mataji from Nigeria, Ratnangi Radha Mataji from India, Rajendra Das from Benin, and Ram Kinda Mataji from Mauritius.
Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev. You are the apple of Krishna's eyes. Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev. You are the apple of Krishna's eyes. Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev. You are never cold, always humble and bold. Gracious in all your ways, a king.
Beautiful, it is a beautiful vision to see. Beautiful lamp offered to Maharaj. Thank you so much, dear devotees. Now we have devotees from group 2, devotees from Sharnagati Devi Dasi from India for lamp offering.
No.
Anuragni Sudevi Devi Dasi from India for lamp offering. Brajalakshmi Devi Dasi from India, Vrindavan. Devaki Priya Devi Dasi from Nigeria. Rebuti Mataji, Dipali Mataji, and Vedika from India.
You are the apple of Krishna's eyes. Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev. You are never cold, always humble and bold. Gracious in all your ways. A king is who you are. You are never cold, always humble and bold. Gracious in all your ways. A king is who you are. Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Gurudev.
Thank you so much, dear devotees. Indeed, it was a beautiful delight to see that beautiful lamp offered to Maharaj. Thank you so much, dear devotees around the globe here for this wonderful offering. And now we proceed with our program. So today, the speaker for today's session, the very first speaker for today's session is His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. So we are going to request His Grace Samudarshi Prabhu to offer garland to Maharaj. Hare Krishna Maharaj. We request Samudarshi Prabhu to offer garland to Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. In 1987, His Holiness was a college student when he met an ISKCON devotee who sold him the book Science and Self-Realization. The same year, a few months later, he joined the temple and became highly inspired to support ISKCON and preach his country, Ivory Coast. He received first initiation in 1987 and second initiation in 1995 from His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. That same year, his spiritual master instructed him to act as temple president of ISKCON Ivory Coast. After many years as temple president and involvement in Harinam Sankirtan, book distribution, deity service, his Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj, sent him to India, Mayapur and Vrindavan in 2002. He went to take the course of Bhakti Shastri and many other Vaishnava courses. When he came back to Ivory Coast, his Gurudev told him, "Now that you have gone to India to learn many things, it is time for you to travel all over Africa to teach what you have learned." His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj took his sannyas initiation from His Holiness Kavi Chandra Swami Maharaj in June 2015, and since 2020, he acts as an initiating guru, a spiritual master and guide. He currently serves as the head of the Regional Council in Africa and preaches Vedic culture both in English and French language. As the coordinator of ISKCON West Africa, he travels regularly to preach and inspire devotees in various countries, including Togo, Benin, Ethiopia, Congo, France, India, Nigeria, Ghana, and Mauritius, amongst others. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. We would like now to invite you.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare Krishna.
Om Jnana Timina. Hare Krishna. Is
We
only
said our
Bhakti Dhira Damodara
obeisances. Hare Krishna.
Partida. Om Jnanam Timidasa Jana Jana Salakaya Takshu Menitam Tasma Shigura Vinamaha. Namahom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Dhira Swami Namine. Namaste Krishna Padaya Prabhupada Sitatma Nishigura Karuna Sakti Bhakti Namine. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Sarvasi Devi Gaura Panipracharane. Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Patachar Sitarane. Mukam Kaloti Vacharam Pangam Lagate Game Yat Kripatan Vande Shigurum Dinataranam. His Holiness Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj Ki Jai. So we are
Maharaj Ki Jai.
So we are blessed and honored to be part of this wonderful Sanga. It is always a privilege and honor for me to always, every year, to be invited to be in the association of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj and his disciples and well-wishers. So the topic is on Sadhu, Sanga, our holy Dharma. Yeah. So actually, it's a very nice topic because Sadhu Sanga is the can say the key of our spiritual advancement. Sadhu Sanga. Srila Prabhupada always mentioned that we have two types of contaminations. If you live in the same room with someone who have this disease, tuberculosis, and the disease of this kind, then we can be contaminated by that disease. Another contamination is that when you associate with advanced devotees, with advanced devotees, then you can also get contaminated by their pure love of Krishna, but because they have bhakti in their heart, and they can give bhakti to anyone who approaches them. So we have this verse from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, chapter 2, text 54, says Sadhu Sanga, Sarva Sastre Kaya, Lavamatra, Sadhu Sanga, Sarva Siddhi Aya. That the verdict of all revealed scriptures is that even a moment of association with a pure devotee, one can attain all success. Yes, so we join ISKCON, we join Krishna consciousness due to our past devotional activities. Where we stopped our Krishna consciousness in the past life, we started again this lifetime. Yeah, So we always say that when it's time for someone to go to school, for instance, in primary school here, in Ivory Coast, when a child is 5 years old, is admitted for the first time to school. So going to school for the first time doesn't mean that you are a good student. Only you have, your qualification is that you have the age to go to school. That's all. No, you don't have any qualification. You don't know anything about education, just simply because you have the age to go to school, 5 years. Now, the students are going to be evaluated throughout the year, from primary school, to secondary school, to academy, university, like that. Yeah. Same way also in our devotion service, although the acharyas, they gave us the yoga ladder, but sometimes we just read them, for the sake of reading, or we just read and memorize them just for a course, Bhakti Sastri, Bhakti Saracha, any course, just to get the diploma, and that's all. But we don't know that we need to go through this yoga ladder association. So we all have faiths. When we join ISKCON, we all have that faith. Otherwise, we cannot join ISKCON. Cannot. It's not possible. We have some little, love of Krishna from past life. So that allow us to meet the devotee, on Sankirtan, meet the devotees on Harinam, to hear a lecture, to like that. And we join. So when we join, we are just new, completely new. We don't know anything. But we have to go to the highest level, which is Prema. We have to go to Prema. How to get there? It's a very, very, very long journey. So the acharyas, they set a system that can help us to gradually, progress towards that goal, Krishna Prema. And there is a quote. There is a one verse in Srimad Bhagavatam, 5th canto, chapter 14, text 30. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada was saying that even by little association with devotees, this Krishna conscious movement is therefore trying to give everyone a chance to associate with saintly people. Therefore, all the members of this Krishna consciousness must themselves be perfect sadhus in order to give a chance to fallen conditioned souls. This is the best humanitarian work. Yes, so when we join ISKCON, we need to have role models, those who are perfect in their practices. So a very, very good example is His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj. I can testify from my own spiritual life. So when I joined ISKCON, when we joined ISKCON, we are all practically canisters, beginners. We don't know what to do. So we need a role model. So His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj is a devotee, a sadhu, who have a conscientious love practice. His practice are very strict, very strong. So anybody who get in touch with him will gradually kill his material desires, kill the mundane association, and develop a very, 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 very strong, devotional service. So we observe Maharaj's life. The time for waking up is always, I think, 2:30 every day, not from time to time, every day. And so it's difficult to be in association in his association, because if you're not ready, then don't go there. So as I said, a tuberculous person can contaminate you contaminate you with his disease. So by associating with pure devotees like His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, then we can develop the taste. What I'm going to do with the Sadhu? Sadhu Sanga means what? The word Sanga means association. Sadhu means saintly person. So the saintly person, they're going to teach us how to do good, how to become Sadhu ourselves. They are already sadhus. They are already sent. They are already perfect their devotional service. They control the senses, the mind, and intelligence. So by associating with them, then we can be on the right path, progress in Krishna consciousness. And what do we do in association of devotees, of pure devotees? And we practice, not from time to time. Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, was saying that Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, chapter 2, text 6 says, this devotional service is the highest occupation of the mankind. And that devotional service must be performed without any motivation and without interruption. Yeah, our tendency is that we are not consistent. We are not consistent in our devotional dealings. We can start, we can do 16 rounds today, tomorrow 8 rounds, can do 32 rounds today, and another day 17. Sometimes we can follow the principle, sometimes we don't follow. Sometimes we read, sometimes we don't read. So our progress is not systematic. You cannot progress nicely. But if you have the chance to meet someone who is very, very, very regular, very, very consistent in his devotion practices, then there is a guarantee that from Sadhu Sangha, then we will move to the other levels. We know them already. You know, Sadhu Sangha, then they teach us how to do devotional activities that we call bhajana kriya. Everyone knows that in the nectar devotion. What is the purpose of doing these kriyas, these activities, these spiritual activities, is to purify ourselves, our senses, our mind, and gradually kill the desire, material desires. Then we come to the level of anatta nivritti. Anatta nivritti doesn't mean that we become pure, but at least the gross sinful action, we know them. Now we have sentiment like envy, jealousy, arrogance. All these are called anarthas. The mind is cloudy. We are not enthusiastic in practicing in a devotion service. These are anarthas. So the sadhus, their duty is to destroy. And we come to the level of anatta nivritti. Then we come very eligible to continue, it's not that the goal, but to continue, to keep on moving towards the perfection. So I remember, I always remember this, the first time I went to India, I was staying in Mayapur for Bhakti Sastri, and I was staying in Brahmachari Ashram. So there, Brahmacharis, Mayapur, the mood is different from Africa. Our Gurudev told us, Srila Bhakti Maharaj told us that at least the leaders, senior devotees or leaders, any devotee who is in a leading position must do all the Kadashi Nirjal and must chant at least 25 rounds of japa. So we know that in West Africa here. So when I went to India, and I said, well, India is Mayapur is the holy dham, the place of Chaitanya Prabhu is very merciful. So the brahmacharis there, they follow the regular, prasadam time, morning prasadam, lunch prasadam, and sometimes evening also milk. So I came from Africa and I was just following that. following that. So one time I met him. He's known as Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj in Mayapur. I met him. And I think it was time for I think lunch or dinner, something like that. That day was a Kadashi. A Kadashi, they serve a Kadashi Prasad in Mayapur, in all temples, of course. So then he asked me, have you been observing a Kadashi? Because I heard that in Holy Dham, everything is pure. No need to do tapasya, no need to do any austerity. So I was in that mood. So he asked me, he looked at me and he asked me, so do you think that you're coming from Africa, do you think that you are the same as these devotees? They are Dhamvasis. They are born here. You coming from Africa, I need to purify yourself. So that gave me a click in my mind that yes, I was making a big mistake. Then from that day, even though if I go to Brindavan or wherever I go, and when it's time for Ekadashi, I must continue to do the Ekadashi as I do we do in West Africa here. And one time also, when I joined ISKCON for many years, I thought that yes, because it mentioned that we need to chant 16 rounds a day, at least 16 rounds. So when I finished 16 rounds, that's okay. And I'm just there, the man is spaced out and like that. So one day I was traveling with him in train. So I finished my 16 round, and I was just there, looking at from the windows, and he asked me, so have you finished your rounds? I said, yes. Then I said, yes, I've finished my 16 rounds. They said, oh, do you think you can rely only on these 16 rounds? Only 16 rounds? That also, from that day, I started chanting more rounds. I mean, that is the power of a sadhu. Otherwise, if I met another person who is not strong sadhu, he will have encouraged me to continue to take my Ekadashi Prasad in Holy Dham, or he will have, just watch me just chanting my 16 rounds every day. But 16 rounds is not enough. 16 rounds, when we check the offenses, the apparatus, then how much round remains? So we always need to chant some few extra rounds to be in a secure, position. Yeah. So Maharaja is very rigorous, very rigorous in terms of fasting, in terms of waking up early, in terms of reading. His time is always engaged in Krishna consciousness. No wasting time. No wasting time. It's always focus. If he's not chanting, then he's reading. If he's not reading, then he's doing worship. Can you imagine someone who does this year? We met I met him in Mayapur. We're doing his native worship, and another devotee came, and we're together in the room. Maharaj, deities, when you enter the room, it's like Vaikuntha. the what do you call it? The potency, the purity there. So the Prabhu asked the Maharaj, how many? Because there are too many deities, many shilas. So he asked Maharaj, so how many times do you use to take care of your deities? Maharaj said 2 hours. 2 hours. I have shilas also, but maximum I spend, let's say, maximum 45 minutes, like that, or 1 hour at most. 2 hours every day. And I still have time to attend to many disciples, attend to meetings, do his japa, go on parikrama. There's no space. So that reminded me one day when I was having some difficulty with my mind, and I asked Gurudev, our Gurudev Srila Bhakti Dhira Maharaj, I wrote him that, look, my mind is giving me some hard time. So he told me that, look, do you think when we say pure devotee, a sannyasi, a guru, a senior devotee, an advanced devotee, do you think Maya does not attack them? Of course, Maya attack them. But when Maya comes, they are always busy. They are always busy. So if Maya come and meet you, you are relaxed, you are sleeping, you are spaced out, then Maya just grab you and that's all. Yeah. So Sadhu Sangha is very, very, very important. And the quality, it's not because we say Sadhu Sangha, then we can associate with any sadhu. We should select the best sadhus. We should select the sadhus who are really, really, really focused, very strong sadhana. Because if I am not strong, how can I bring someone close to me? Or how can I push forward someone who want to move forward? Yeah. So we need to associate with those who are very, very, very qualified, those who have this strong, very strong sadhana. Then that way we can also be contaminated, as I mentioned earlier. We can get contaminated, and the thing that we think it's not possible, then it can become possible because we are seeing other people doing. We are all human beings. The same head we have two arms, we have two eyes. But why another person is doing and we cannot do? But when we say in our corner alone, without associating with the sadhus, then our flame, the flame of our bhakti, Shraddha. Shraddha in the beginning is called Lolika Shraddha. I mean, very, very small Shraddha, very, very, very small. And that Shraddha can disappear anytime. So Srila Prabhupada gave an example of a spark from a fire, a big fire, and a spark come out from the big fire and fall in 3 different places. One place, it fall on the mud. Second place, fall on a wet grass. Third place, it fall on a dry grass. Of course, by logic, a spark of fire that fall on the mud automatically gets quenched, gets stopped. A spark of fire that fall on a wet grass, yes, it may try to catch fire, but only smoke we're going to see. No real fire. But when that spark fall on a dry grass, then there's big flame, that big fire. So we have small fire. We need to join the big fire. So the advanced devotees, the strong devotees, like His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, when our small, faiths join their faiths, then our faith also become big. Not necessarily big as their faith, but at least we can be in their association. Whatever they are going, we follow, just follow them. Our system is paramparam, just following. There's one in front of you, just follow, that's all. Just hold his dhoti, do some service, and he carry you wherever he's going. So yeah, so I'm very proud to have Maharaja as a god brother, a role model, a mentor, a guide, a Siksha guru, and it's really helped me because sometimes when disappointment comes, I say no need, because why he's still doing? Why you cannot do? So it's very, very important, Sadhu Sangha. So we really need Sadhu Sangha, but real Sadhu Sangha, positive Sadhu Sangha. Because from Sadhu Sangha, if our Sadhu Sangha is good, then we can move forward. But if our Sadhu Sangha is bad, then eventually we can even go back to our material activities. So in ISKCON, in Krishna consciousness, in any temples, in any yatras, we have different type of devotees. So we need to select those who can help us to progress. So if you want to progress, then I can advise you to seek the association of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj ki.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. It was indeed beautifully put that to take the association of pure devotees like His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj, and by his association, gradually we are going to develop that love and reach up to the level of prema. Very truly said, Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj. Wonderful. We are really delighted to have you here. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
We now request Maharaj
Thank
to
you
have
very much,
Prabhuji for
the Salvation Maharaj, for yeah, offerings. Yes, I
Thank you,
remember
Maharaj.
our days in my
Yeah,
Vrindavan. We were sleeping together in the greenhouse. A greenhouse.
yeah.
We were sleeping on the floor together, studying the scripture. That time he was doing Bhakti, I was doing Bhakti Sas.
Yeah.
And then after we were about leaving, so we visited. We followed this not Dhira Damodara. So we went to visit some places, and I saw the places are very much like inside Vrindavan. And the Pujari was complaining that he's getting old. He needs assistance. He needs somebody. He was telling the Dhira Damodara to come and to give him somebody who will take care of the place. I was very attracted. I was very attracted. Yeah, I live in Naman. Something like Puja, I don't. Sorry.
I think there is some technical error
Nice.
at some technical error at Maharaj. So I would like to invite Samdarshi Prabhu to offer Garland to His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj. Samdarshi Prabhu, can you please offer Garland to Maharaj?
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Haribo.
Krishna Maharaj, please,
Thank you so much.
please
Krishna.
forgive me. I had some technical difficulties, but this is Garland from Shri Radha Banki Bihari.
Haribo. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Prabhuji. Beautiful Garland. Thank you so
What
much.
is the problem with this thing?
Thank you so much. Now we proceed with our offerings. So the next speaker for today's session is His Holiness Sarvajana Gauranga Swami Maharaj. So I invite Bhuvanapati Prabhu to offer Garland to Maharaj. Bhuvanapati Prabhu, please offer Garland to Maharaj. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Bhuvanapati Prabhuji, it's a very beautiful garland. Thank you so much. His Holiness Bhakti Sarvajana Gauranga Swami is a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami. Since joining ISKCON in 2002, he has served across South Africa and the Kingdom of Eswatini, where he helped pioneer and register ISKCON alongside His Holiness Bhakti Narasimha Swami. Trained in Bhakti Shastri and Bhakti Vaibhav in Mayapur, he has been active in university outreach since 2004. Focusing in Johannesburg since 2014, as a global preacher, he regularly shares Krishna consciousness in countries including Switzerland, Germany, Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, India, and the USA. He is a member of Harinam Ruchi, a traveling open-air Kirtan group, and currently co-directs Wake Up South Africa, a consciousness development initiative. He also serves on the ISKCON South Africa's National Council Advisory Board and Sannyas Mission Committee. Now we invite you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Om Gyanat Mirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayati girim yad kripa tamham bande. Shigurum dinatarinam paramananda madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna, the devotees. Hare Krishna, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Krishna Swami Maharaj. So I just want to appreciate this invitation and opportunity to spend some time on this beautiful topic and also on this wonderful day where we honor our dear Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj's 68th anniversary of appearance, Vyasa Puja. We are actually currently in the Radha Govinda Mandir in New York. His Holiness just returned from a tour in America. So to distribute Krishna consciousness is the dharma of the devotee, especially in the sannyas order. And we're seeing that Maharaj is distributing Krishna consciousness in different parts of the world, including online, in person. He was just recently at a festival called Sadhu Sanga. And the theme of our Vyasa Puja this year is that Sadhu Sanga is our only dharma. Lord Chaitanya appreciated very much the verse quoted from the Srimad Bhagavatam chapter about the gopis, Tavakatamritam, chapter Jivanam, Kavibi Reditam, Kalmasapaham, Shavana Mangalam, Shimadatam, Buri Gunanti, Ye Buri Dhajana. When Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Ramananda Rai, they tried to help King Prataparudra to get the association of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Lord Chaitanya would not accept. He said, I'm a sannyasi, how can I associate with the king who is involved with pounds and shillings? So Lord Chaitanya, we see that he gave this example of sannyas where he was super strict. But the Lord, although he could accept the king as a devotee to keep up the etiquette, he rejected and he didn't want to associate with him. But when the king came and he recited this verse, echoing the feelings of the Braja Gopis, who were saying that the kata of the Lord is the only way that living beings in this material world can survive, that this kata of the Lord, it's full of power when it is given by the pure devotees who are so magnanimous that they distribute it everywhere. that Lord Chaitanya, he immediately embraced King Prataparuja. And he was chanting this Buri Dajana, Buri Dajana. They're so magnanimous, they're so merciful. And this is the quality of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, that even though sannyas life would mean a lot of stricture in terms of associating with all types of people, we see that Maharaj, his stricture is on himself and his practices. But in giving his association, he's very liberal. He's very liberal. And he's very magnanimous in that he is giving his association practically every day, 365. That Maharaj, wherever he is giving Bhagavatam class, he's giving different seminars on Zoom, that we can always get his association. Lord Chaitanya, he was not willing to associate with different types of persons, including the king, because of his sannyas dharma. But we see that the devotees of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they show an even more merciful disposition, that they give their association very liberally to all of us. So we are really appreciative of Maharaj's open door policy. Wherever His Holiness is, you can rest assured that somehow or the other you can get his darshan, his association. Number one is that he's giving talks, giving classes, and the main way to associate, which is not limited, is the Vani. The Vapu is there, we can associate, and we are fortunate Maharaj is there to give that. But also, even without physical proximity, we can always get his Vani, associating with his instructions, with his powerful Krishna Katha. It is said in the Bhagavatam by Kapila Muni that Satam Prasanga Mama Virya Samvitu Bhavanti Ritkana Rasayana Katha Tajoshanat Apavagavatmani Shradarati Bhakti Anukramishati. That the association of devotees, the Satam, the pure devotees, and this association, when it is prasanga, meaning when it is intimate, when it is full of love and affection, then Satam Prasanga Mama Virya Samvido, then it has this particular potency that when one is in that association, Bhavanti Ritkana Rasayana Katha, then the talks of Krishna, which is the main ingredient of association, is that we have to hear about Krishna. Because our hearts are filled with the images of the material world, filled with the desires of sense gratification, which are actually the obstacles to our greatest benefit, the devotional service of Krishna. So when we are in association, then we are meant to hear. And this hearing is facilitated when this association is prasanga, when there's some intimacy, some love, and some affection. We can testify that in the association of Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, the enthusiasm to hear is increased by his personal enthusiasm to speak Krishna Katha, by his depth of Krishna Katha, and by the sweetness with which he delivers the talks on Krishna consciousness. Because of his personal realization, his enthusiasm, then it creates within us that same enthusiasm to hear. His speaking is very potent, and it helps us who may be disqualified by inattention, by distraction, by material desire. We become elevated because the speaker is so potent, so enthusiastic, and so realized. So we are always desirous of his holy association. It is said in that association, and we can testify, that the talks of Krishna, they enter the ear like a tonic, rasayana kata. So Maharaj, he can speak on all topics. You want to hear about Lord Chaitanya, he is speaking about Krishna, about Lord Ramachandra, Hanuman, he's speaking from Bhagavatam. That kata that he gives is like a medicine, which we have to allow this medicine to enter the ear and to enter our heart and change our heart, transform our hearts. So although the association is there, pure devotee is there, is always available, has an open door policy, is expert at giving Krishna Kata, is full of realization. On our side, that we have to be open. Open means submissively receive this kata from him, receive this association and be ready to give up all those things that keep us from transforming into devotees of Krishna, surrendered devotees of Krishna. So association is two-way, that although we are blessed by the Lord to have such a pure devotee who is available to share with us Krishna, we have to be ourselves ready to receive. If we are driving in a car and we don't know as the driver where to go, but we have someone sitting next to us who can guide us where to go, then although we may not know how to get to the destination, but if we listen submissively and respond to the guidance of one who is next to us, who knows where to go, then it will be easy to reach the destination. But if we hear the guidance of the one sitting next to us and we don't apply it, we follow our own speculations how to get there, then we don't get to the destination. In fact, we may lose so much time getting lost, going this way and that way. So not only is it important to have the perfect guide, the right association, but we have to be also in the right attitude to receive this association. And the scriptures, they are saying that in that association, the doors to liberation are opening. Tat Joshonat Apavaga Vatmani. So this world is the world of Pavaga, where we are struggling very hard, where we are working so hard until we are foaming in the mouth. We are always feeling threatened by the conditions of material existence, therefore fearful. Ultimately, after all of that, then death robs us of whatever we are aspiring for. In that situation of Pavaga, when we have this good fortune of Sadhu Sanga, then Apavaga happens. Liberation is now an option. What type of liberation are we looking for? We want to be liberated from our materialistic conceptions of what the sadhu is. That the sadhu is not just somebody to fulfill our material desires. The sadhu is not just someone who, by their own practice, somehow or the other, they will liberate us. And there may be that misconception. If I've picked the right guru, if he's pure, then by his potency, I will make the advancement. No. I must also take part, because if one is hungry and if one will say, in the association of others who are having a meal, if I don't eat and I let others eat, nobody can eat on my behalf. Nobody can eat on my behalf. Therefore, we have to become disciple, meaning we have to accept the proper discipline, and that proper discipline means we have to follow the path of Krishna consciousness. Maharaj is an avid encourager of rigid sadhana, that we should practice very rigidly. And he not only preaches that by words, but his own life is a demonstration of rigid sadhana. So in the same way as Maharaj is eating, meaning taking part in vibrant Krishna consciousness, we have to also eat, as in take our sadhana very seriously. Just as Maharaj is giving direction by way of Krishna Katha, we have to accept this guidance and follow. Then, by that association, our path is guaranteed success, liberation. And therefore, Kapila Muni says that then Shraddha, Rati, Bhakti, Anukramishati, then our faith will develop, because externally we can see in the activities of our Gurudev how to practice Krishna consciousness. We can hear from his guidance how to practice Krishna consciousness. And when we apply that, we will also get the same realization that application of the instruction of Guru and Shastra gives a transformation. So this Shraddha grows into a sense of feeling for Krishna. Feeling for Krishna. I was last visiting Maharaj for an extended period in Nigeria last year, April. And I remember also on one such Ekadasi day, Maharaj is known for his fasting and increasing his devotional activities on the day, that we were there in Lagos, and on Ekadasi, you can just understand the mood that the devotees are chanting extra rounds. You are naturally in that mood of going deeper, going more into Krishna and not onto the bodily platform. This is the influence of his association, that by his activity, he is transforming the lives of others simply by his own practice. So we want to really thank Maharaj for being in our lives and being a living Bhagavat. There's the book where we get the instructions, but then there's the Bhakta, the devotee Bhagavat. And Maharaj is exemplifying all the teachings that he is giving. By his own life, we can actually learn how to be Krishna conscious, and therefore understand the impact of Sadhu Sanga. Therefore, Sadhu Sanga, Sava Shastra Hoy, Lava Matra Sadhu Sanga, Sava Siddhi Hoy, that even by a moment's association, Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Lava Matra means an 11th of a moment, an 11th of a second. By that association, the scriptures say one can perfect their lives. So how can we quantify our good fortune? That in this life, regardless of where we have come from, our previous situation, now we have such powerful association. We are connected to cyclic succession, and we have such an accessible sadhu in the form of His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj, who is every day sharing Krishna with us, that our confidence in simply following him into the house of devotion has to be there. And this is one angle of successful devotion. There must be a confidence, enthusiasm, confidence, and patience. These are some of the aspects that guarantee success of devotion. And our confidence is that we are following a very qualified spiritual master, very qualified devotee in parampara. And we simply have to tune in and receive. Then our lives also will become drastically evolved, and we can also be such potent instruments in the service and in the hands of Guru and Krishna. So today is a special day. We are praying very fervently to their lordships here, Shishi Radha Govinda, to please continue to bless our Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Maharaj with strong health and give him many, many, many more days to share with the world Krishna consciousness, and that we are also praying for the strength and the wisdom to follow very closely in his footsteps, relish his association, and try to spread the very same enthusiasm in the world as is his mission. So thank you very much for inviting me to be part of this wonderful festival. And thank you, Maharaj, for your kind association in my own life. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki jai. Srila Bhakti Dhira Swami Maharaj ki jai. Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna.
Ishwara Bhakti Seva Gauranga Maharaj ki jai. Happy to see you. You're in New York now?
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, I arrived yesterday evening.
All right. Okay. Wish you a successful preaching tour.
Thank you.
And when will you visit us in West Africa?
Well,
You.
we'll have to, yes. I think definitely next year we are planning to come. This year has become filled up. I'm looking forward to catching you in Vrindavan, though.
All right. We wait for you in Vrindavan, then devotees from West Africa, they're waiting for you. Ghana and Nigeria, they are waiting. They want to see their brother, a young brother. So thank you. Thank you for your beautiful presentation. We pray Krishna continue to empower you and protect you and keep you always on the right track to push on this movement and help many devotees to become straight in our Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Maharaj. You have very beautifully put all the divine qualities of His Holiness and very truly said that practically He is giving His association 365 days and His open door policies. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for these beautiful presentations. Dear devotees, now coming up is a beautiful song offering from India, Vrindavan. So let's enjoy this song offering by the devotees of India, Vrindavan, here on your screens.
गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो दासे तृण पे खाती ना गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो दासे तृण पे गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो दासे ऋण पे दीना गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो दासे ऋण पे दीना सकल सहने बल दिया करो सकल सहने बल दिया करो सकल सहने बल दिया करो
हीना निज माने स्पृहाहीना निज माने स्पृहाहीना निज माने स्पृहाहीना सकले सम्मान करीत शकती देहनाथ जथाजाथ सकले सम्मान करीत शकती देहनाथ जथाजाथ आमी तभी तो गाइबो हरि नाम सुखे तभी तो गाइबो हरि नाम सुखे तभी तो गाइबो हरि नाम सुखे अपराध हवे हत अपराध हवे हत अपराध हवे हत कभी हेनो कृपाल भियाए जन कृतार्थ हुई विनाथ कभी हेनो कृपाल भियाए जन कृतार्थ हुई विनाथ शकति बुद्धिहीन अमियाति दी शकति बुद्धिहीन अमियाति दे करो मोरे आत्मसाथ करो मोरे आत्मसाथ करो मोरे आत्मसाथ योग्यता विचारे किछु नाही पाय तुम्हार करुणा सार योग्यता विचारे किछु नाही पाय तुम्हार करुणा सार योग्यता विचारे किछु नाही पाय तुम्हार करुणा सार करुणा न होइले कांदिया कांदिया करुणा न होइले कांदिया कांदिया करुणा न होइले ओहे गुरुदेव गुरुदेव करुणा न होइले कांदिया कांदिया प्राण ना राखिबो आर प्राण ना राखिबो आर प्राण ना राखिबो गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया करो ए दासे प्रणपे काती दीना गुरुदेव कृपा बिंदु दिया हरे कृष्णा Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva, Gurudeva, Jaya Gurudeva. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Please accept our respectful obeisances. All glories to your most divine lotus feet. All glories to the divine lotus feet of Param Guru Srila Bhakti Dhira Swami and Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. On this auspicious day of your 68th Vyasa Puja, Srila Gurudev, we wish you a very, very blissful Vyasa Puja celebration, and we would like to offer this little offering to you. Hare Krishna.
Gurudev Kripa.
Hari Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna. Indeed, a very beautiful song offering to His Holiness. Thank you so much, dear devotees. And now we proceed with our offerings. Next, we have coming up next is offering by Ratnami Radha Mataji from Mayapur, India.
Hare Krishna to all. Vancha kartarubhyascha kripa sindhubhi evcha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripatam aham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwar. Hare Krishna Srila Gurudev. Please accept my humble obeisances unto the dust of your lotus feet. All
Thank you.
glories to Srila Prabhupada. All
Hari Hari
glories to Param Gurudev, Shri Bhakti
Jaho.
Dhira Damodara. Srila Gurudev, today is your Vyasa Puja day, such an auspicious day. It is said that saintly persons appear on special days, and because of their appearance, the day becomes even more special. You chose to appear on Pandava Ekadashi, adding even more meaning to this day. When I thought of writing this offering, I remembered that you don't like Vyasa Puja messages filled only with your glorification. You always say that we should write about our experiences from the past year, how we grew in bhakti, what struggles we faced, and how we tried to improve. So I am writing in that mood, Srila Gurudev. Please forgive me for mistakes and my dullness. This year, my life changed a lot physically. I moved from Lagos to India. In Lagos, I never felt anything physically. Even if there were physical problems, they felt small. I was surprised at this, but when I thought about it, the answer was very clear. It was because of your protective shield. People say Nigeria is not a safe country. How you live there? There are so many problems. But I never faced anything. I felt like a baby kangaroo in its mother's pouch, fully protected. That was your mercy, Srila Gurudev. When I hear your classes to read or read in Shastras about the power of a pure devotee, I'm not surprised. I have experienced it in my own life. Whenever I need to go physically far from you, from your vapu, I try to hold all the moments with your I try to hold all the moments with you tightly in my fist. But you never encourage that. Instead, you behave like a strict teacher. I feel the pain of separation, but you still keep an eye on me from afar until I settle down a bit. Now I realize I also did the same with my children when they left for higher studies. That's why I feel, even though you are a sannyasi, you also have the qualities of a perfect grihastha, loving and caring like a real parent. But you are not a soft parent who just pampers. Is everybody agree with me? You are strict because you want your children to become pure devotees. Your classes are never just sweet talk. They are like the sound of a hammer, reminding us again and again to work hard. You enjoy giving classes so much. When you speak about spiritual topics, like now also my godbrother told that you enjoy a lot. You enter the Leelas with your whole heart. You laugh so much. Even the translator laughs, and we listeners also feel so joyful. But every class always carries a deep and strong message. Sometimes I ask questions only to get your attention. You immediately catch it and say, you don't hear properly. Then I feel like a thief whose secret has been caught. This time, when you came to India, I enjoyed your association so much, your presence, the services, the devotees. I felt like when Lord Chaitanya came to Puri and devotees came running from Nadia to see him. Like that, so many devotees came with you. This time I met Yogini Mataji first time, Jayada Mataji first time, and so many devotees. I can't count on list on my fingers. But now when we are doing Vyasa Puja practices, I understand, oh, she's the Mataji. So everybody came like that. So many devotees came with you. We met each other, did Gaurmandal Parikrama, danced, and again I forgot my body. Your presence reminds me I'm not this body, I'm the soul. Srila Gurudev, I want to serve you with a lot of attention and affection, but am I qualified for that? You told me unlimited services for you, but am I qualified for those? I hear lectures daily and I'm understanding how fortunate I am to have a pure devotee as a guru in my life. But am I using this opportunity properly? I always feel ashamed to think how much I have hurt you because of my neophyte ignorance. Will God be able to forgive me in any case? I have a great desire to serve you, but in this enthusiasm, I sometimes behaved like your master, not as a servant. I am shame on that. Will you be able to forgive me for that? In the disguise of care, I just fulfilled my desire to serve you. Will God be able to forgive me in any case? And in all those years, I disturbed you for my problems each and every day. Can I ever repay your debt? I always did everything only for my own happiness. Is this called service to Guru? I always want your attention, even knowing you are so busy. Will you be able to forgive me for this disturbance ever? And still, as a stubborn child, I will keep on doing this, as I don't know any other way to be. So how can I learn any other way with this dull mind? And still I'm asking you for help to overcome this dullness. Could you please for help me, Srila Gurudev? Before I end, I want to share a special memory. During Japa in Mayapur, if sometimes I reached a little after 3 a.m., I felt such a different vibration. Everyone was deeply absorbed in Japa. It felt like another world. That is your potency. Wherever you are, you turn the place into a dham just by your presence. So my Lagos is never less than Vrindavan or Mayapur Dham. Your lotus feet are my only shelter. My heart will be satisfied only if you show your mercy and keep me under your lotus feet. My greatest happiness is the nectar of serving your lotus feet. Please forgive my offenses and dullness, Srila Gurudev. Your ignorant disciple, Ratnangi Radha Dasi. Please forgive. Thank you so much, Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna.
EJ. Thank you.
Srila Gurudev. Jai.
Waiting for you in Lagos. Hari Bol.
I'm running. My mind is running there only, Srila Gurudev.
Yes, we're waiting for you to bring the body here, not only the mind.
Thanks for your mercy, Srila Gurudev. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for hearing patiently.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much, Mataji. It was indeed a beautiful offering direct from your heart and a beautiful, you shared your realizations. Thank you so much. It was indeed a pleasure to listen to you. And moving on, we have another video offering by Damodar Das Prabhuji, a video presentation by him. So let's see the video presentation by Damodar Das Prabhuji here on the screen.
Hare Krishna, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj, please accept my most humble obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to you on this very special day of your Vyasa Puja. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 25, Text 21, describes character of a sadhu. It says, the symptoms of a sadhu are that he is tolerant, merciful, and friendly to all living entities. He has no enemies. He is peaceful. He abides by the scriptures, and all his characteristics are sublime. You have set a wonderful example of a perfect spiritual master through your exemplary character, unpretentious humility, severe austerity, intense sadhana, profound study of Shastra, and deep compassion for all beings. You are always eager to glorify your spiritual master, His Holiness Srila Bhakti Dhira Swami, and our founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Maharaj, I am truly grateful to you, not only for your spiritual guidance to me, but also for engaging my wife Meeta in devotional service. She is aspiring for your discipleship, and I humbly pray that she receives the shelter of your lotus feet soon. This year, my son Anay and daughter-in-law Hetal were so fortunate to be able to seek your blessings when you landed at JFK, New York. Maharaj, you have blessed me and my family with your boundless compassion, for which I am eternally indebted to you. On this auspicious day of your Vyasa Puja, I humbly fall at your lotus feet and pray that you may please forgive me for any offense I may have committed, and keep me always under the shelter of your lotus feet. Maharaj, I beg, please give me the strength to overcome the obstacles to the path of devotional service. Bless all of us with Krishna consciousness, and furthermore, empower us to share whatever we have learned. I pray at the lotus feet of the Lordships, Shishi Radha Shyam Sundarji, to keep you supremely healthy and energetic so that you can continue to distribute their love to millions of conditioned souls and spread the message of Srila Prabhupada worldwide. His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj ki Jai. His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Your insignificant servant Gopal Nathji Das.
Gopal Nathji Prabhu ki Jai. Thank you very much for your unlimited services. And you're extending your services. Your son and the wife and their wife and the family. We are not expecting your sister-in-law coming to join for celebration. This is wonderful. Thank you very much, Prabhu, for your unlimited services. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Gopala Prabhuji. It was indeed a very beautiful offering. Thank you so much. And now we move on to our next video presentation. It's a poem presentation by Pran Priya Devi Dasi.
Our dear Father, so humble and kind, beautiful in mind, smiling at everyone he sees like it is free. Of course, smiling is free, but it does it so effortlessly. How, I wonder? Can you please tell us your secret?
Show us a secret so we can see it. And the next thing to do is to follow it. You tell us you love us and you show it. We would like to know how to serve you in Krishna right. Our dear Gurudev, please give us your mercy. That's all we ask.
That's how you stand. You make the servant look so easy. Just don't spill the tea. I wanna sit and still so mercy. So please, can I get your blessings now, dear Gurudev?
When I'm sick, you help me heal. When I'm down, you give me a lift. I make sure you're satisfied before I sit. Even when I'm tired, I do not retreat. I'm happy I met you on the journey. For me, you make things easy. Since the day I started calling you Father, I do not regret. Thank you, Gurudev, for being a perfect teacher. Jai Gurudev.
Jai Jai Gurudev, Jai Jai Gurudev, Jai Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend. Our dear Gurudev, we know you are a friend to our dear Lord, so we want to worship you and get your mercy so we can become your friend.
Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Acquire from him submissively. I render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have seen the truth.
Jai Gurudev, Jai 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 Gurudev, Jai 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 Gurudev, Jai 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 Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Jai 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 Gurudev, Jai 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 Gurudev. I come to you like a child without a mother. You are a father and a leader like no other. When I listen to you speak, I feel relieved. Admire everything you did, the way you walk. I'm sorry, dear Father. How deep is your love? But still, me tell me, I wanna go in there and get it right quick. Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Jai Gurudev, Jai Jai Gurudev, Jai Jai Gurudev.
Thank you very much. Beautiful, Krishna will make your life beautiful like this. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Pranpriya Mataji from Lagos. Indeed, it was a very beautiful, wonderful, mesmerizing video presentation. Thank you so much. And we move on. We have our next offering by Leela Shubdas from Ghana.
Namaham Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutali Shri Ati Bhakti Dhira Damodara Namini Yati Shri Bhakti Tatasya Gunuva Vanuvatani Savada Sava Bhaktanam Savara Shapadaini Shri Shri Radhe Krishna Gauranga Jayasi Savada Prabhu Nityananda Kripa Mukti Pranamami Punapuna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Dear Srila Gurudev, please accept my humble and respectful obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your holiness, the ever shining beacon of truth, discipline, and love on the path of Krishna consciousness. On this most auspicious day of your Vyasa Puja, I bow down to express my heartfelt gratitude for your divine presence in my life. You are not only my spiritual master, you are my guide, my protector, my connection to Srila Prabhupada, and my living example of what it means to be a servant of the Lord. Gurudev, your instructions are medicine and mission for the soul. During your recent visit to Vrindavan, India, on 19th March 2025, you emphasized we should be grateful to Krishna and the spiritual master. Gratefulness means we should appreciate what is available and do it properly. What is predominating my consciousness every day? Will that help me at the time of death? This message pierced my heart. It exposed how often I allow my complaints and distractions to steal the space that should belong to gratitude and service. Your words call us to spiritual maturity. You teach us to stop lamenting over what is missing and instead serve sincerely with what has been merciful given. Later in Houston, United States of America, on May 30th, 2025, you articulated another profound truth. A warrior is not only the weapon that is just the external. A warrior's weapon is the qualities which we have. Our consciousness is the battlefield and the opponent is Maya. Our fighting is until we attain perfection, we will continue to fight. These words remind me that to be your disciple is to be a spiritual warrior. That is to rise, to fight distraction, laziness, ego, lust, envy. You have trained us to be a strong, not in body, but in consciousness. And you fight not with violence, but with humility, prayer, service, and a steady mind. Gurudev, though I am weak and often forgetful, your teachings echo within me. Your presence, whether in person or through your recorded voice, is like a sword cutting through my confusion. You are constantly inviting us to look within and rise above the petty stories of the mind, to remember Krishna and to live for him. On this sacred day, I pray for one thing, to remember your instructions and apply them with courage. Please bless me to be a grateful disciple. Please empower me to fight with the qualities you have given us: truthfulness, humility, service mood, and surrender, until I attain perfection or die trying. Thank you, Gurudev, for never compromising the truth. Thank you for being patient with fallen souls like me. Thank you for showing us what real strength, real leadership, and real love look like. Your insignificant servant, Lila Sukadas. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Lila Sukha Prabhu. Thank you. Thank you for that. Nice. Yes, thank you. And we pray that Krishna help you to keep to all that and become a reality in your life. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. We are really loaded with beautiful offerings for today's session. And we move forward. We have a video presentation by Elike from Ghana. A video presentation.
Tat vini pani patena pari pashena sevaya. Upade shanti tegyana gyanina satwadashina. Translation: just try to learn the truth by approaching the spiritual master. Inquire submissively to him and render service to him. The self-realized soul can impart you knowledge because they have seen the truth. Hare Krishna. And that's for you to take shelter of Maharaj, because Maharaj help you to move from this material world and go to Krishna. As me, I'm very small and I start to grow and Maya is very strong. So please, Gurudev, I pray to you, please give me mercy and remove me from this the ocean of birth and death, and please carry me with you to Krishna. And thank you very, very much for supporting my mom, helping her and guiding her from of this material world. Thank you very much. Happy Vyasa Puja. I wish you to live very, very long and stay with us and guide us in everything we do. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Yes, we'll come and see you very soon. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. It was indeed a very sweet offering. Thank you so much. And now we move forward. We have another video presentation by Raghupati Das, Ghana.
Hare Krishna. According to the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila 142, it says, Guru Krishna Rupana Shastrera Pramane Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Karina Bhaktagane. Guru Krishna Rupahana Shastrera Pramane Guru Rupe Krishna Kripa Karina Bhaktagane. Translation: according to the deliberate opinion of all revealed scriptures, the spiritual master is non-different from Krishna. Krishna, in the form of the spiritual master, delivers his disciples. According to Srila Prabhupada's purport, the relationship of a disciple with his spiritual master is as good as the relationship with the Supreme Lord. However, the spiritual master always represents himself as the humblest servitor of the Supreme Lord. But disciples must look upon him as the manifested representation of Godhead. Jai Srila Gurudev.
Thank you very much. Very sweet, scripturally very strong. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, indeed, it was again a very sweet offering. Now we move forward. We have another offering, a dance offering by Jagannath Das, a video presentation by Jagannath Das. Here on your screen.
Hari Om, 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 Hari
Thank you very much. A beautiful dancing. Very sweet. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jagannath Das from Nigeria, for this beautiful rendition. Thank you so much. And now, next offering is by Shuddhanam Devidasi, Benin.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhaktare Shri Bhakti Dhira Damodara Hitanami Yakti Shri Bhakti Teachasa Guna Bhavanu Bhaktini Sabata Sava Bhaktanam Sava Vasha Pradayana Shri Radha Krishna Gauranga Jayasi Shabada Prabhu Nityananda Kripamuti Pranamami Puna Puna. Happy Vyasa Puja to the most incredible Guru in the world. Today is all about celebrating you and the most amazing person you are. I pray that Lord Jagannath should permit me to borrow his title so that I can give it to our dear Gurudev, because he is the human ocean of mercy. We commit thousands of offenses every day. We make mistakes every minute. He knows, but he decides to show us mercy. Our dear Lord Krishna described a spiritual master in Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 34, as one who can impart knowledge, having seen the truth, through reverence, inquire in service, and here we have him, giving us all the knowledge that we so desire, Krishna nectar. Our dear Gurudev is humble, compassionate, free from duplicity, forgiving and clean in both body and mind. Whenever I ask questions and we give answer, I feel very satisfied because your knowledge is pure. Our dear Gurudev, please give us the knowledge we lack. Teach our hearts to love and to tolerate. My dear Gurudev, please be merciful unto us. Give us the shade of your lotus feet. Jai Gurudev.
Suranam, Devi, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Indeed, we are today loaded up with beautiful offerings. Thank you so much. Now we have our next video presentation by Gokul Kids. So here we are going to have a presentation on your screens by Gokul Kids.
Ganapati divine, glories to your lotus feet. Jaya 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 Gurudev, we offer glories to your lotus feet. Glories to your lotus feet. Jaya 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 Gurudev, we offer glories to your lotus feet. Glories to your lotus feet. Jaya 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 Gurudev, we offer glories to your lotus feet. Glories to your lotus feet. Jaya 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 Gurudev, we offer glories to your lotus feet. Glories to your lotus feet.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. It was indeed very melodious offering. Thank you so much. And the last offering for today's session is a book offering by Nairobi Yatra by Nitai Chaitanya Prabhuji. A book offering by Nairobi.
That was beautiful from the children. Very nice. Thank you all for that.
Hare Krishna, Srila Gurudev. Please accept our humble obeisances and Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna.
Gurudev, please accept this Vyasa Puja book for your 68th appearance day.
Hare, thank you very much.
Over the world, all over the world, and please bless us and thank you so much for everything, Guru Maharaj, and wishing you a very happy, blessed Vyasa Puja today, tomorrow, and on 8th also, because all the 3 days your Vyasa Puja is there. Because many parts of the world are celebrating the Ekadasi tomorrow also.
Okay. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I will. The physical hard copy will be reaching you in this month only, Gurudev.
Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting for it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Enjoy
Krishna.
your celebration.
Yes. Thank you.
Jai.
Thank you so much, Nitai Chaitanya Prabhuji, for this wonderful book offering. Thank you so much. With deep gratitude in our heart, we begin today's, we come to a close for today's Vyasa Puja celebration, to a close. We are truly blessed to have had the opportunity to glorify and express our heartfelt offering to the lotus feet of our beloved Gurudev. His mercy, guidance, and loving shelter are the true wealth of our lives. Let us carry the realizations and inspirations from today with us and continue to be deeper in our services and surrender. We humbly invite all the devotees to join us again tomorrow for the continuation of this blissful celebration. Let us come together once more to honor our spiritual master with even more enthusiasm and love. Thank you for being a part of today's offering. Thank you so much. And before we close for today, let's have a quick look at the schedule for tomorrow's sessions. We have much more interesting offerings, presentations. So please do join us tomorrow for the wonderful session. So tomorrow we have the first speaker for tomorrow's session is His Grace Srivas Vanchari Prabhuji, followed by His Holiness Vrindavan Chandra Das Goswami Maharaj, and then again tomorrow we have beautiful live offerings from disciples and well-wishers, followed by drama songs from the devotees around the world. Thank you so much. Please do join us tomorrow for yet another wonderful session of celebrating the 68th Vyasa Puja of our beloved spiritual master, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodara Swami Maharaj. Thank you so much. Stay
Hare
healthy.
Krishna.
Stay
Hare Krishna, dear devotee. Thank you all very much for your celebration. Wish you all the best and the blessing from our chariots. Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.